What's up, gamers? Today we're going to be going over the new assembly shop tank, the DBV-152. It has at some point just ran out. It is no longer. I shall put a clip in of me getting that tank now, and you can see how much of a faff I made because I forgot that I was using bonds. So I was like, why am I short? Wait, what? But nonetheless, let's go see whether you guys missed out or if it was worth all the credits and resources. So, what is the DBV-152? Well, it's the second Czechoslovak tank destroyer next to the TVP, also known as Shrek. This has 2.4 DPM, 800 damage, it's got a big alpha damage gun, and 281 pen. 330 heat? I thought it had 320 heat. No, it does, it has 330. It is currently down as a sniper tank with 2.4k of DPM, 281 pen. It does have 330 mil heat, but I believe they buffed this because I thought it was 320. But there we are. It has a 19-second reload. It has a 1.53 second aim time, which really helps because it has really bad dispersions. But because it's such a fast aim time, you can stop and it will aim in quite quick. And you can bring that down, I think, with enhanced rotation device, something like that. Incredible mobility. It's a bit like the Gorilla, but it isn't. it just isn't. And I'll tell you why it isn't. Because one, it's got a little bit of armor. But I have bounced some shots at 140. We'll give it that. It has 7 degrees of gun depression and 15 degrees of elevation, which is really nice. Its camo is lovely. I think on my tank with all the stuff, I'm up without an exhaust. I'm up to 40%. 40% stationary, and then like 32 or 28 moving. I'll take a double look. So it's a bit low on the HP, but that will do. So this is its armor model, which is strange. It's completely green, but I have had bounces from fellow DBVs where I've fired and bounced, and I've not even known where it's gone from. I guess if you angle it like that, it will probably ricochet certain things. So maybe you can always stick it out quite, like if this is a corner, you could always just try and stick it out, and it might give you a bit of, if you have to, say you're in like a 1v1, stick the corner out, unless they know to shoot here. So, this is my DBV. As we can see, I got number 23,716. We probably would have got down around 15 to 10,000 if I'd remembered I was spending bonds. But I didn't. But, we are already back up to 1.6k of bonds, which is lovely. As you can see here, it is all gone. How do I have mine set up? I have mine set up with optics at the minute, and that is for the pure basis that I have 469 meters of view range, and I'm thinking of taking this off, spending some money, and putting one of them on. This is how I have it set up. This is actually my TVP crew, obviously, because there's no other Czechoslovakian tanks that I've used. Tank destroyers. This is the crew. I've got all camo. Intuition, we've got Smooth Ride, Snapshot, we have Recon, we have All Brothers in Arms, and we have Emergency, the Situational Awareness, and Signal Interception. We also have Concentration for extra gun dispersion. We also have Clutch Braking, make it a bit faster, and we also have Perfect Charge, which this tank isn't too bad. The shell velocity is 1,160 or 880 on the heat, which isn't the best. Obviously, where it was for this tank here, the shell velocity is only 897. So that is a little bit why I did kind of put that on, just to kind of assist those shells. So let's go get into a game. Okay, so we are currently trying to do 4k damage and be the top player battle. Yeah, we might be able to do that. We'll see. We're up to 16.29 seconds. Obviously, where we took vents off is a little bit worse. Now, the reason I've had to wait a few days is because I'm not joking. There are 3 DBVs now, but I probably had about 10 out of 15, and it didn't make for a great game. The game dynamic was off. It was a bit mushy mush, and that's where I didn't really like it. So yeah, I didn't really like it. It made for awful videos. I did try, but it was too much camping, things like that. So I didn't bother, and I've waited a few days. Hopefully matchmaking calm down, or we get some better luck. So we do have DBVs, an FB405, and a Jagdpanzer. We're going to see how we fare. Although we do have a Manticore, but he doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot right now. And they've got a WZ-132A. That was very, very sad. I'm awfully sad that missed. But we can't help it, so. But we can slam one of them, and if you actually look, they will do 980 average damage for a high explosive. Now, it is actually a really accurate tank. No, I was going to, but I value it a little bit too much. Now, the good thing with no, it's not accurate. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, I'd love to be reloaded. Boom. Slam one straight to the side of him. Hopefully someone does. There we go. That's lovely. The Manticore's done its job there. There we go. I'll stick one into him. Need to move down. As you can see, it moves very quickly and gets out of the way, which is really nice. It's 7 degrees of gun depression, allows you to... Okay. Was that a blind fire, do you think? There we go. Lower plate shot, 950. We slab him back for almost what he hit me for. Actually, I hit him for more. Okay, the Manti is pushing. The Manti pushes. We should be able to hit one of them spotted. No. No, they're all down below it. Not you, though.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
He wouldn't have spotted me there. Okay, the Conqueror is up there. The Jagdpanzer. There is still a Leopard, though. Okay, we're going to push it. Let's push in. It's very accurate. It's very nice. It does actually kind of go where I tell it to when you aim in, which is always, you know, an extra bonus. There we go. WT Alpha Panzer 4. Let's keep pushing up. Do it out of the way of everyone else. There is another one. We do need to survive this battle, apparently. So if we can, we will. Yep. Now there's only 2 left. That IS-7 is somehow still surviving. But, as you can see, 4.5k in my first game for it. Well, it's not my first game, but first game of today. And we are fighting... As you can see, the gun doesn't seem to troll very much. I really actually quite like how this tank plays. It's a really, really nice tank. I think this was actually worth buying. So, game 1, 149,000 credits, 2.4k and 5 bonds. Obviously, we took out a track, taken out this track. This was also a track, and that was his gun. Obviously, we're hitting for 800 odd damage per shell, which is absolutely lovely. And as you can see, the top 3 tanks on damage. Let's run another one. Okay, we just had game 2. We had some issues in the footage. We came top and we managed to finish the TD mission. We got 4,040 damage literally, and we literally scraped by it by killing the last RE for like 130 damage. So we have a couple of fellow DBVs, but we was top on damage last time. So 2 games over 4k, which will be lovely. And we got 3 kills or something. Right, we're gonna go and push the 8 line, or the 7 and 8 line, down the coast and try and support our 2 light tanks. I'm hoping that we might be able to... Wow, there are 4 light tanks. That's quite unnecessary. 2 in the middle, 2 down here. Okay, so we are going to... In that case, we're going to sit back here and probably provide some sniper fire for the boys in the light tanks. And he is having a bad day. A really bad day. Anybody else want to push that? Nope. Can we hit these? No. Okay, so Borsig is there. Borsig. Rheinmetall Panzerwagen got down there. Just gonna see if there are any others that push up.
Withdraw from that position.
No, what is he doing? Never shoot first. Okay, I want to be in a position to put one into him and then leave. I don't think he's gonna push. They're not pushing. Oh look, 23,192. I'm 23,716. Yeah. Okay, right, we're not going to push down there because the light tanks. And I feel like we are going to be getting munched. So we're going to push the heavy tank line now.
Penetration. Our main gun is damaged. It's working, but not very well. Gotcha. Ammo storage is hit. We're lucky it didn't blow.
Okay. Yeah, we're out. I mean, we just lost that from the start. I mean, look at the... Yeah. Not a good one, not a good one. Too many light tanks. Too many light tanks. You don't need 4 light tanks, especially on a map like this. Unnecessary. I'll keep that game in, but... Okay, as you can see, that was a bit of a doozy game. 2k, we had 0 damage. Yeah, it's... Right. Third and final game. Let's make this a monster. I want to see another 4k damage. We probably could have done more then if I camped and stuff, but at the time when I pushed over there, we were actually not that far behind and we could have easily taken it back, but we couldn't push south because our light tanks have all moved. Theirs were still just sitting in the bushes, so didn't make it for a very nice one for us. I'm thinking of pushing the hill because I'm actually fairly mobile. And with its speed and the medium tanks that are going to be up there, actually there might not be that many medium tanks because there's only 2 in the game. 3. But we could rain havoc from above. Yeah, right, we're going to go up and we're going to see what damage we can do from up there. We are one of the top 3 tier 10s, so... But I think everyone will have a shock when they drive up here and already see a big monster 800 alpha gun damage gun sitting up here waiting for them. But we're trying to push along. We don't want to block the this guy either. Can we swing it around here and be ready for someone over here? There we go. That's that gun depression working. 7 degrees. Yeah, it's a CS63 here. It had to be a Centurion 7-1, didn't it? And we missed. Yeah, of course. Okay, what I'm going to do is say that he is back there somewhere. can't hit that. I would love to be able to hit that if I could. I can see them pushing, that's the thing. That's that aim time. You can literally see the aim time working there. We are responsible for another 6 more seconds. And then what I'm going to do is pre-aim this corner. Slam one into the top of him. There is a gorilla there. There is a gorilla back over there. Right, we do not want this, so. Are we being left? We are sort of being left, yes. Ah, I didn't even get my shot off. Ah, we just got outpushed. We got outpushed. Unfortunately, that was how the game ended and was a bit of a letdown. There have been 2 times where we got pushed really hard and just lost. Okay, this is the final game. I don't care how this one goes. I don't care if we lose in the first 2 minutes like the last one. It will be finished. This will be the final game. Okay, so this is what I was all about with the matchmaking. We're getting a bit later into the day now. We're at 10 o'clock in the morning and we've got 5 DBVs. We're going to see if we can help the little medium tanks. Light tanks. Okay.
Critical hit.
We get a lovely critical hit on him.
Critical hit.
Oh. That seems to happen a lot with me. We get a lot of crits. We hit the EBR twice, predicted him, and bodged it. But we do now have 2 light tanks that are free to roam. But it shows you that, you know, the velocity on this, 1,231, is not the worst.
Penetration. I'm in your jet. Positive.
How the f did no one spot the Progetto driving up there? Okay, to chalk that down to a miss. I mean, the E50's made the right play here, pushing over. I mean, it's 5-0. Unfortunately, these are the games I'm getting. It's either 5-0 or 15-0. 15-0 or over 15.
Penetration.
Lovely little shot there. Every shot you don't shoot is a miss. So we're gonna keep pushing in, push down this gap. I think I might stay on the high ground and not the low ground. Not too worried about the Bosch. That DBV, we can't actually hit him, but we might be able to hit this one. Ish. If not, I'm just going to push over and hit this 277, I think.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Yeah, DBV up in the hill got me. Well, that was the end of the game. That was a 15-3 win. I don't know. I don't like these games, how they go like this. It's just nothing. It's all or nothing in this, and it's so frustrating. It is a lovely tank. I've played 5 games in it there. We had a little bit of credit making. we only did an average 2.9, whereas it's because of them games like that, or it was the other way around. Oh dear. But we'll have a look at that one quick. We hit 3 people, 2k, everybody kind of did a bit of damage. That's the tank. Do I think you missed out? Yes and no. If you didn't have the resources to get the tank, no, you haven't missed out. If you've got all the tanks unlocked, all the blueprints, everything like that, and you're just stacking up and you've kept them, then yeah, I'd say you've missed out. It is a lovely tank, and I do think it's going to be a massive help in trying to do some of these ones. Like, because of its alpha damage, destroying 3 enemy heavy tanks is going to be helpful. 800 is always going to be better than a 400. Need to destroy 5 enemy tanks. That will be good for that one. And then obviously doing a majority of the damage. And then we've only ever done 8k of damage once, which I do have in a video that is posted in the WTF Panzer 4. So go and watch that if you want to see me do an 8k damage game. But nonetheless, if you do like the video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. We are also still on our route to 1k subs. Once we hit 1k, we are going to do a tank giveaway. There will be a giveaway at 1k subs. I'll probably release a video, do like people comment below. That way I know active people are actually getting it. Not just people who have either subbed or are bots. No, I don't fancy any bots winning. But what we will do is maybe contact Wargaming and see if I can get a slightly better tank to give away. Maybe like a Progetto 46 or something like that. We'll see what I can do. But nonetheless, if you have anything to say, please drop a comment below about what you think about the DBV, whether you liked it, whether you got it, and what number did you get? Did you get a low number or did you go for a high number? But if you don't have anything to say, just drop an emoji down below because engagement.